While at the Jersey Shore, you tell everyone you found Joe's second cell phone. When did you find that?
When Gia was like 3 years old. He just said it was to talk to this one person. He had a separate cell phone with one girl.
You know that for a fact?
Yeah, I found it.
What?
Because, you know, they grew up together.
Went out with Frank too.
Yeah, she gets around, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, he was featured with that girl in one of the magazines. She was training me at the time too, so it's somebody that was, you know, he knew that, cause he did kind of grow up with her too, and yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, I had no proof, but like, why are you talking to her like that? Like, why do you have another phone talking to her?
What does that mean to have a second cell phone in this
Means
case?
you got a gumad on the side.
Yeah, you
Come
want to
on.
make a lot of phone calls that no one's going to know.
Come on.
Why is there any other reason but to have a second cell phone unless you're trying to hide something? There's no reason to have a second cell phone.
Of course.
Is that proof that he was unfaithful?
It was proof because there was a woman's number on the cell phone. I think it was very brave of Teresa to finally come out and say what she's known for all these years, and I think everyone has suspected. She's finally ready to tell all.
Well, is it proof? No, it's not 100% proof.
No.
It's
But
a
where there's-
leading indicator.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I'd be dead.
Dolores would have smashed the phone against my face, all right? Then made me call the person and tell them never to call again. Yeah, absolutely.
I never had proof. I confronted her. I confronted the girl, and she denied it, of course. So I never got proof, so that's why I got over it.
I did think it was funny when Teresa said, well, I asked the girl and she told me it wasn't happening. I'm like, oh yes, when someone's coming over you sleeping with my husband? Oh yes, definitely, Teresa. Like, they're not afraid you're gonna get
You
punched
and your
in the
4
face.
girls, like I'm screwing
I
you
think
all.
she just
Yeah.
doesn't see what she doesn't want to see.
Yes.
You know.
But then now, it's just because of everything that happened, I just, you know.
You
makes
play
me-
it like a movie.
Yeah, I played in my head, like, well, this.
If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck,
Probably a duck.
there you go.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck. By the way, it's if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, not quacks.
While at the Jersey Shore, Margaret, you and Jennifer go at it again.
I have to pay these lawyers. There's no choice. If we don't make this money, we're screwed.
Yeah, but you know what, Margaret, the difference here is that you have Joe and she doesn't have a partner right now. So you have no idea what she's going through, really.
Well, that's not even what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like I empathize with Teresa because she has to feed the beast. Like, there's no way she could get out of this now. Her legal bills are way over her head. She's got to work like a dog. She was saying the girls want her to stay home. She can't stop working. She can't change her lifestyle. Those days are over. I said, I have the same, you know, at a lesser scale, obviously, but it's like your business gets so big, you have lawsuits. I can never stop working for a very long time. It's like, I have this lawsuit, I have to support a ton of people. Lexi had a baby, this, you know, there's so many people relying on you. At a certain point, you can never stop. I feel like I have that with her, that I empathize very much with her. I know that feeling of just like, you have to keep going. And then Jennifer like had cut me off and she's like, oh, it's not the same, you have a husband.
I think Margaret was having a moment with Teresa like star-crossed lovers across a crowded room, and I somehow interrupted that, and she got mad at me for it. When I was just trying to say, like, I know you're going through your lawsuits, but it's different because of the aspect of family right now. And that's all I was trying to say. So because I ruined her little lovely moment with Teresa, now all of a sudden, I was her scapegoat for that night.
And she's like, yeah, when my kids don't want me to go, and they're like, Mommy, I was like, she doesn't work
She's a
outside the home.
one-upper.
A little one-upper. And also, she's not the poster child for stay-at-home moms either. I'm not insulting stay-at-home moms, but the woman has like
3 nannies.
hired help, you know, everything else.
And her mother.
And her mother. I'm sorry, she's just not the poster child for stay-at-home moms or the poster child for working mothers. I don't give 2 craps, because it's true. What are you going out to do? Not to be mean. You know, so that like annoyed
No,
me.
she's just really unrelatable.
Yes, it's like, don't try and steal our moment.
Why do you think that she had a problem with you comparing your situation to Teresa's?
You know, because my Joe is at home and Teresa's husband's not home. That wasn't the point of me having a husband at home. She's like, yeah, but Teresa's doing it on her own.
She wants Teresa to be hers. She wants to be the only person close to Teresa, so she tries to throw in wedges when she can.
Yeah, so I thought that pissed me off. I was like, what are you doing? Fruitcake.
Desperado.
Yes.
We've heard Dolores say, I have 2 men and I'm all alone. But I hear that she actually has 3 men, and Joe, you might be the 3rd man
Oh,
in her life.
that's possible.
I have my 2 favorite girls.
His 2 favorite girls. You're so happy she didn't come with a date. Oh, I mean, Joe, it's very funny. You know, Joe loves the girl with the good, like, booty and boobs, you know, and he loves a meaty girl.
He likes
and
butt and
Dolores
boobs?
has, yeah, you know him. And he, you know, he loves Dolores. He loves feeling her. He loves squeezing her. He loves the squeezing the parts, and he just loves her, and she's very attentive to him. So anybody who's very attentive, affectionate to Joe, he just loves them. So when he sees Dolores, he's sticking his hands in her crevice. He's always grabbing Dolores. I'm totally fine with it.
So you're good with 3 men.
I'm okay, as long as it's Joe Benenga.
Well, because
I'm
we
okay
go
with it.
out, he can't go, Dave can't go, so she comes with Marge and I, and so I'm the, I don't know, part-time boyfriend.
You know? If you want to call it that, all right?
He's just so cute, Joe
He really
Benigno.
is.
He's like just a good guy. Like
Yeah.
he's a nice man. He's
Yeah.
so good.
Love
he's just
him.
adorable. I love him. He's like, you know, cute.
Is there anything to be worried about? Does anyone have anything to worry about?
No. I mean, come on. She's her hands full with Frank and David.
She's got enough men.
She's enough men that love her.
David's not worried about anything.
And I'm perfectly okay to acquiesce to Joe.
What do you love so much about Dolores?
Oh, she's just great.
What's not to love?
She's great.
Dolores is a beautiful woman.
Beautiful
she's
woman.
Beautiful, sexy.
I'm married to Marge, but she's my girl.
Maybe he'll also move in with her.
Hello. Oh, that would be hilarious. Believe me, that would be classic.
How did it make you feel to hear your mom say that she loves your brother no matter what at the charity event?
Thank you. No matter what, I'll be there for you. Thank you. I love you too.
I mean, that charity event, seeing my mom acknowledge to everybody that she would love my brother no matter what. I mean, to me, that's all I could ever ask for. I mean, you know, for her to just even acknowledge that, it was like super proud moment for me because I know I had a lot to do with it.
And how did Gabby feel hearing that after?
Oh, she was so happy. You know, I'm trying to raise my kids in what the modern world is now and what our new normal is, where it's like we welcome people with open arms and we respect one another no matter your sexuality.
It's the true testament of a mother.
It is.
To accept your child no matter what.
It is.
And your
she
mom
was
is
so,
a good
and I
mom.
teach my daughter that. So for my daughter to see her Nana doing that, I feel like it just meant so much.
Do you wish that she had been more specific about accepting his sexuality?
No.
Was that?
No, it was enough.
It was enough?
It was enough, and it was more than Stephen would ever expect in a million years. And I've asked Stephen about it multiple times, even before this event, like, does it bother you? And he's like, no, because we get it. And even me, it never bothered me that she didn't acknowledge him or lied to people about it, because I get it. That's where they came from.
He still felt love, right?
You know, he still felt love. He said, he's like, you know what, I get it. You know, I'm not gonna like shove it down their throat. I know they still love me, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.